Well, given her previous record, it's quite surprising. I mean, first of all, Liam, I just want to mention something she said. She talked about Austria being under tough restrictions. Tough restrictions? What planet is this woman on? What we've seen happening in Australia is completely immoral. It is against our human rights. To lock people away based on their medical status is abhorrent. And I fear, and I'm afraid, if we've seen here in Wales, Liam, we've seen the introduction of vaccine passport in cinemas, concert halls and theatres. And even right now, as I'm speaking to you, there is a debate going on here in the Welsh Parliament where Mark Drakeford has been questioned by the Welsh Conservative Deputy Leader at the moment, Paul Davies, on whether or not he'll extend vaccine passports into the hospitality industry. That's pubs, hotels, anywhere you want to go for a meal. And he hasn't ruled it out. That's just broke in the last couple of minutes as I've been watching your show. And so it's clear to me the direction of travel that these governments are taking is they're moving toward not just a cautious approach, but taking away people's social and civil liberties. When is it right for people to be excluded from parts of society because they choose, whether vaxxed or unvaxxed, to show their medical status to somebody on a door or at a cinema or whatever it might be? This is discrimination in front of our eyes, and I am shocked at the lack of outcry that is from media, especially mainstream media. Thankfully, the GBNews and many other channels like yourself are giving people like myself platforms to come on and share that, because there are dissenting voices against this. I mean, this is, first of all, let me give you a perfect example. Not only is there no medical or scientific evidence to show that vaccine passports stop the spread, because you can spread it as a vaccinated person. We have seen here in Wales, the Health Minister, Eluned Morgan, addressed the chamber here in the Welsh Parliament and said, we're basing this on anecdotal evidence, not scientific, not medical, so it's just their opinion. So they're imposing societal changes on people's lives in Wales based on their opinion, without any say from the public or the citizens of Wales. And I'm afraid Scotland will go down the same road. I do not rate Nicola Sturgeon's record on the handling of the pandemic. It's been absolutely appalling. So it has been here in Wales. We've got the highest rates of the virus, and if they think a vaccine passport or a paper certificate is going to stop that spread, then I'm afraid they are way behind any sense of common sense than anybody else I know.